Hey, it's Sequoia here. um, this is my first YouTube video, and I'm gonna be talking about how I became a teen. Well, not how I became a teen mom, but like my story on how I found out, what was going through my pregnancy, when she was born, all of that stuff. So basically, how I found out was that I had missed my period for a couple weeks, but I wasn't thinking anything of it, like, cause my period is usually like irregular, and like it was just like, oh, sometimes it came this week, the first beginning of the week, beginning of the month, end of the month, all of that stuff. So basically, I had missed my period for a couple weeks, and I had to talk to my friend. And I was like, yeah, my period isn't coming, like my period isn't here, nothing like that. And she was like, oh, you want me to go get you a test? So I was like, I don't think I need it, cause like I could never, this could never be me. First mistake, don't ever think that this could ever be you, because it could. First mistake. So she went to go get it. The next day we come to school. First period, first period, I'm just chilling in class. She come in and she's like at the door, like waiting for me to come outside, talking about something like, oh, I have it, come to the bathroom, come to the bathroom. So we go to the bathroom and she gave me the thing or whatever, and I took it instantly. Did not need to wait 2 minutes, however long it says. Instantly, the line was like positive. I was in a sense of denial. I was in a trance, because I never thought it would be me. I know there are teen moms out there. My mom was a teen mom, my grandma was a teen mom, all of that stuff. But I literally never thought that I would ever be a teen mom, like ever. So I'm sitting there shook. I show my friend. She cries. She's so dramatic, unemotional. But I'm just sitting there like, I ain't crying nothing. I was like, bro, like, what am I gonna do? The only thing that crossed my mind at that moment was, I'm gonna die. My mom is gonna kill me. That's it. I don't even need to tell her, like, or I don't need to figure out nothing else, because she's gonna end up throwing me down some stairs or something like that. Oh gosh. So that was on a Wednesday. I found out on a Wednesday. This is the end of January. So I told her father, and I was like, look, I'm pregnant. I showed him the test. We was not on good terms at the time, but we needed to figure out what we were gonna do and all of that. So I told him, and he told his mom instantly. I was scared, because it's different for a boy. Like, boys moms just be like, oh, okay, like, they don't be getting thrown down no stairs, no nothing like that. So I was scared, so I was waiting. I was giving every excuse in the book to wait to tell her. He's like, no, you gotta tell her. If you don't tell her, I'ma tell her. I'm like, don't do this to me. Like, you want me to die. You want me to die, right? So, that Friday, the same week I found out, that Friday, because I found out on a Wednesday, I had come home, because my mom works from home every Friday. So I come home and she's in her room. That was weird, because she's usually working downstairs. She's usually working downstairs, so I felt like that was weird. So as soon as I reached to the top of the stairs, she says, when you're finished, come in my room and I need to talk to you. My freaking heart dropped. I was so scared. I was really about to just throw myself down the stairs, because I was so scared. Like, I'm genuinely scared. People might think I'm being dramatic, but I was so scared. So I was like, okay, like, I had her father on the phone at the time. We was on the phone, like, when I was coming inside, like, we was talking about it. but she ain't obviously here because I didn't talk about it once I got into the house. So I'm like telling him, yo, she just told me to come into her room. You already know that she probably already knows she's gonna kill me, this, that, and the third. But I had already planned on telling her that time. It was just the fact that she wanted to talk to me. It's so much harder. It's so much harder when you want to talk to somebody about something, but then they come to you. It's already hard to talk to them about, but they want to come to you and talk about it, and then it's like, dang, I'm not even ready to talk about it no more. So I finished on the phone, putting my book back down, like getting into some comfortable clothes or whatever. And I had come to my mom. She said, go into the bathroom. She said, go into the bathroom. I said, why? She pointed at the counter. And at this point, I'm like, nah, she can't know. So I'm thinking that she's gonna go, like, what's it called? Tell me to go get something for her or something like that. You know how parents could be. So I had went to the counter because she was pointing at the counter, and I see a pregnancy test. So I'm like, bro, this is it. This is it. This is it for me. This is it for me. So she said, and I was like, what is this? She said, take it. And I'm like, what you need to take it for? I ain't pregnant, da, da, da. Like, you know, I'm lying up the ass because I'm in denial, but I'm scared as heck. So I'm like, bro, I'm not taking this. What are you taking me for? As some kind of food? Like, what you trying to do? So then she's like, Sequoia, take the test, because rewind, the week before I ever found out that I was pregnant, me and my mom had got into it because she had ate some of my food and I spazzed out. Like, when people eat my food, I get mad or whatever, but I took it to a whole nother level. I was so mad. And she was like, you was spazzing out on me eating food. You've been eating so much, because I really was. Oh, she was like, you're eating so much. You're gaining weight. I need to make sure. I want it for myself. I want to know for myself. So she was like, so when she said that, I'm like, no, I'm just hungry. There was no food in the house, da da da. Like, I was trying to make up any excuse not to take it, because now I'm scared for my life. So then she sat down like on a little tub or whatever, and she was like, take this. She unwrapped it, took the top off, gave it to me. She was like, take this. I'm like, are you gonna stay in the bathroom with me? Like, no privacy? And she's like, Sequoia, take the freaking test, da da da. So I take it. I take it again. Instantly, it shows up positive. So I'm sitting there fake shocked. I'm like, oh my gosh. And she took it. She's like, Sequoia, you're pregnant. You're pregnant. What are you gonna do? What is this? Like, what is, like, da da da. All of that stuff. She ended up crying. I end up crying because I don't like seeing people cry. I don't like hearing that whole I'm disappointed in you speech. That makes me mad. That makes me want to cry now. So now I'm crying. She called my dad. I'm crying more because, you know, I'm a little daddy's girl. Daddy disappointed in me too or whatever. It was just a terrible day. And then I called her father, and I'm like, everybody disappointed in me. I'm like in tears. He's like, it's okay, it's okay. No, it's not okay, cause so like 2 weeks later, my family and her father's family, we end up having a family meeting, like figuring out what we're gonna do with school and with work and all that stuff, like blah blah blah. So basically that's how I found out. But during my pregnancy was horrible. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, no nothing. My pregnancy was horrible. I did not enjoy a second of it, because this little girl, this little monster right here, she did not let up. I was having morning sickness all day long. It was terrible. I was throwing up at school. I threw up on the school bus. My freaking bus driver had to clean it up. Like, nobody knew because I was one of the last bus stops. So it was just so bad. Like, oh my gosh, I was making up every excuse in the book. I would skip school. I would stay home in my room, lock my door so my mom won't realize that I would stay home, because I just couldn't take it anymore. I was just so sick. You know, I just didn't want to deal with people, because people just, high schoolers are so weird. They just love to spice things up a little bit. It's so annoying. But yeah, like, I did not enjoy my pregnancy. I mean, the end of my pregnancy, it was good. It was smooth rolling, but I was losing so much weight. Even though I should have been gaining weight, I was losing so much weight during my pregnancy because of all the nausea and all the vomiting and stuff. And I would not take my iron pills like I should have. That's my fault. But yeah, I was blacking out. I would go to work and I would almost pass out. Like, it was that bad. Like, I did not enjoy it. Like, honestly, I wanted to tie my tubes. I told them, please tie my tubes, please tie my tubes. They say you're too young. I was like, you know what, this is it for me. So yeah, like, my pregnancy, I mean, I loved her, like, when she was kicking and stuff like that. She was very active kicking. Barely could sleep. I could only sleep on one side because the other side she did not like. Like, is she like that now? She's literally like that now. So yeah, that was my pregnancy. But when she was born on September 13th, I was 38 weeks. It was on my 38-week day, and I had just come home from the mall, sat down on the bed. My water broke everywhere. It was so bad. It was so much. It was like a balloon pop. It was like, and then it was literally like that, like in the movies. Yeah, and then I ended up being in labor for 16 hours, and I had her at 2:54 p.m. on September 13th, 2019. She was 6 pounds, 15 ounces, and she was very healthy. My recovery was crap. I'm not even gonna lie. It was so painful. I didn't want to sit down. TMI, but I did not want to take a poop or anything. I was trying to hold it in because I thought my vagina was gonna fall straight out of my body. I'm that's just what it is. Yeah, but like, ever since she's been here, it's been so good. She's such an easy baby. She's so sweet. All she does is laugh, sleep, and laugh. Like, that's all she does. And tries to talk and stand. Like, you're only 3 months, where you going? So yeah, she's such a good baby. I wouldn't trade her for anything. And I just want to let y'all know that if you're a teen mom, you can still do what you gotta do. You can still get your stuff done. You can still go to school. You can still go to college. You can still go to work. Do all of that. As long as you got your priorities in order, you can do anything. And I promise you, you really could. Especially with the support of your family and with your friends. Because I got a lot of friends that support me and help me out. So that's my story, and I will be posting up frequently. And if you guys have any video suggestions that you want me to have, like post or whatever, let me know in the comments below or text me or whatever. And that's it. Thank you for watching.